I recently shared my review of Brooks's Hyperion Elite 3. This shoe is a big winner. On this one, we're going to be talking about the Hyperion Max. The Hyperion Max. The Hyperion Max. There you go. And in another video, I might compare the two to kind of inform you guys which you should get if you're considering these shoes. Okay, so you wait here. I'll call you back in a second. Hyperion Max. My name is Aubrey. I'm a very average runner, simply trying to be less average by the day. Before I get into the review, I always have to say thank you to everyone who's taken time to subscribe and interact with my videos. At the time of recording this, there was 652 of you, and you are very much appreciated. Let's get into the review. In all of my reviews, I will always share 3 specs first, and that is the weight, 223 grams in a size UK 9.5. The price, you can pick this up for 160 pounds. And lastly, the stack height. And this is where things get controversial. 34 mil at the back, 26 at the front, and 8 mil drop, right? But this shoe, the Hyperion Elite, is a 35 mil stack shoe, but yet this one is being called Max. So when I saw that, I kind of felt, oh, this is going to be the Max cushion shoe. I don't find that that's the case. Anyway, so let's talk. Let me just get to this point. 34 mil at the back, 35 mil at the back. Both of them have an 8 mil drop, which says to me, well, when you talk about stack height, that's obviously, even if I hold them together like this, you can see that at very best, they're the same. At the worst, this I can see has a bigger stack height, which made me question, why are they calling this Max? But I'm going to get to that at the end when I talk about who this shoe is for and whether you should buy it. Okay, let's have a normal conversation about the Hyperion Max. We're going to go from the top and work our way down. Starting with the laces, they feature a flat profile as opposed to the rounded kind of laces. I did them up, I didn't have any problems. The next thing is the tongue. I actually like 2 things about the tongue. One, there's a hole for the laces to go through, but there is also this elasticated strip that you can actually tuck the laces into once you've done them up and they're out of the way. I like that about it. There's also a cutout at the top of the tongue, giving the top of your ankle some flex space, which is great. The tongue is not gusseted. It moves freely within the shoe. So if that's a thing you look for, please know that. The other thing to talk about is the heel, the collar. Great job on it. Very sturdy. I didn't have any problems running in it. My foot was securely held. I've got no complaints there at all. Next thing is the upper generally. They're calling it stretch woven texture. It's an engineered mesh. I really like it. It's perforated for breathability, and you can see that. What I do like is once you start going around the back, you can see it's a bit more sealed, and that is for that protection. But it's also to show you that the front is breathable. I do like that. Let's talk about the midsole. Here is where I was split. I'm genuinely confused because I took this shoe and thought, this is Brooks's Max cushion shoe. Brooks have other shoes, the Hyperion Elite, which I just showed you, that have got a higher stack with the same midsole, DNA flash. That would imply to me that the Hyperion Elite and the Hyperion Max in terms of midsole is somewhere the same. It's just that the Hyperion Elite has a carbon plate. So when they call this one Max, I genuinely approached it thinking this is a Max cushion shoe and I'm going to get the same feeling of a Max cushion shoe, which I did not. I'm going to be very clear on that. If you're looking for a Max cushion shoe, the same way that the Gel Nimbus 25 feels, the same way the Nike Invincible 3 feels, or the New Balance More V4 feels, this shoe is not that. You almost have to treat this as a separate shoe on its own, and it's amazing for that. It's just that when they put the Max word in the name of the shoe, the person buying it will automatically think Max cushioned. And if you're comparing it to the shoes I've listed, you will be disappointed because it's not that. It's a whole different shoe on its own. With that said, let's look at the shoe on its own as an individual. It features what they're calling DNA Flash, which is a nitrogen-infused midsole, and it is super lightweight and comfortable for what it is. So let's talk about the outsole. I did make comparisons before with the Hyperion Elite. I do prefer this texture in terms of the outsole. This rubber is high traction. I tried it out on the road. I tried it out on the treadmill. Absolutely amazing. And to me, it actually outperforms the Hyperion Elite 3. Okay, this is the most important part in all of my reviews. Should you buy this shoe and who is this shoe for? So, if you're looking for a workout shoe, speed runs, speed sessions, actually, I'll go as far as saying racing. On race day, you could use this shoe. There are better shoes. Like I've said, the Hyperion Elite 3 is specifically that better shoe for that purpose. I would actually buy this and use as my daily trainer. Not saying everyone should, but this is what I would use it for because I would then keep the Hyperion Elite 3 for when I'm pushing the pace on race day. Should you buy this shoe? I'm going to be clear here, and I'm going to be very honest and authentic in sharing this opinion. If you're actually looking for a Max cushion shoe, this is not it. Yes, it's got the word Max in the name, but this is not a Max cushion shoe, in my opinion. If you're looking for a daily trainer that sort of goes towards that super shoe that you can actually race in, you can do speed sessions in, absolutely, this is it. Again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll be sharing my comparison to this shoe and the Hyperion Elite 3 very soon, so keep an eye on that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.